Welcome to Gentlemen's Pixel Club. Like and subscribe.
Welcome to the channel. Today we are doing something rather special, but that intro message was for all of you non-subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, please click on the subscribe button. It costs you nothing, it really does, but it does help me on my journey to 1,000 subscribers. For everybody that has subscribed, then the following message on the screen about like, video, share, comment, subscribe isn't for you, and from the bottom of my heart, thank you for your subscription, thank you for your journey on getting me this far. When I hit 1,000 subscribers, we will likely never ever talk about it again. But we do have to talk about something. This is a really special game that we're playing today. Or is game even the right word? But first of all, you need to take a note of these two URLs. So on the screen now, arcadesimulator.net, yes I know that's HTTP because that's what it is, and HTTPS, desertislandfruits.com. Take a screenshot, take a note, take details of where they are, and if you like what you see today, both of those are going to be very, very important that we will explain as we go on a journey for the video. But we're going to do something a little bit different right now, right off the cuff. We're going to go to the video screen, but it's going to look slightly different. There you go. What is going on? What really is going on? Well, what I want you to do is just for a few seconds, for maybe 10 seconds when I stop talking, please do this. I want you to close your eyes, turn up the volume, and just listen to the sounds, and we go from now. So assuming you've done my little experiment there, that will take you back to arcades, to days of old. And if you open your eyes and effectively look at the screen where we are now, boom, we are in an arcade. How cool is this? Look what you can see on here. You got Space Invaders, you got Scramble, you got Parados, you got Pang. But that is not all, because this is really special what we're going to do. We are in a virtual arcade where we effectively can move around and we can do different things. Like we can look at these machines, we can go to these machines and we can say go over to Space Invaders here, and then I'm going to just hit enter on the keyboard there, and it's going to launch the game, play Space Invaders. So we're in a 3D world, a 3D cabinet where we can play these games. We're going to put a coin in, where is the coin? There we go, a coin in there, and we're going to start the game. So Space Invaders is about to play. Where's my ship? And that's Space Invaders. As you remember, you could see me actually playing the game. And we're in this arcade. These machines that you see are available to play. So, you know, for arcade fans, you know, you should be listening to all the background noises that's going on, regardless of the noises that you could hear while I'm playing this. And, you know, it truly, truly is the arcade experience. These arcade machines that you see are backed off by MAME, and MAME is quite important because, you know, MAME allows us to play some great games here, and it's allowing us to do this. So, you know, you're seeing me do Space Invaders, you're hearing the ships that you sound, but the ambient noise that you hear in the background will remind you of days gone old, of when you were a little nipper maybe, and you were in that seaside arcade where you wished you could be there forever. You wished you had all the coins in the world. And the beauty of MAME, the beauty of what we're doing in this particular environment is we have all the coins in the world. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that we haven't got, you know, any money here. This is all virtual money. So essentially we do have all the coins in the world to stay and play forever. But we could take this simulation to a new level. So I wanted to take you back where I asked you, and I hope you did. Close your eyes and remember the past that we were doing there. What was the main problem with these arcades? Well, the main problem with these arcades is you ran out of money, and we're being virtualized here. We're pretending we're in these arcades, and when you run out of money, what happens? You have to go home, and it all ends rather badly. So we're going to step away from this machine here at the moment, and there's the screen we were having a look at. You know, so we're in here and we've got these machines. You know, we want to play these machines here, and we run out of money. But look over here. What is this? These are fruit machines. Holy mother of gambling. Yes, we're in an arcade. We've got these machines we can play here. But just look at the size of this place. It's absolutely huge. Can you imagine being a kid, being a young person in here with infinite money, and we run out of money to play these? We could use what spare coins we've got to play these fruit machines to win some more money, and everything is playable. I'm using a walk around using WASD on the keyboard, and my mouse is here, which is the cursor that you see here. But you know, everything we can play, and we're going to have a look at another machine in a moment. You know, there was a Rally X somewhere. In fact, here's some fruit machines. Do we want to gamble? No, we'll do that in a moment's time. There was a Rally X down here, so we're going to go and play this. Now, main is the front end for MFME. So main is the front end for the arcade machines that we see here. For these fruit machines, it uses a front end called MFME. But this whole world, this whole experience, this whole fantastic world that we're sat in was created by a gentleman called John Parker, who is a really talented coder, and he has brought everything together that you see here for this great visualization, this great virtual world that we're in. We will be coming back to this, and there will be more videos. So as a side note, you may have noticed that the video, what you actually saw, the title card, is a slightly different colour. On the bottom right hand side it says episode 1. I've backported Baldur's Gate 3 because I'm going to be doing more of that in the future, but things that I know I'm going to be returning to, I'll get these little episode numbers so you can see it's one of many videos. So anyway, let's have a look around and see whether we can find Rally X. God, can you imagine as a kid being here? You would be in absolute heaven. So, you know, I'm just taking a little walk here. Rally X isn't over here. This is where all the fruit machines are. But look at them in all their glory. There is a lot of great machines here. Pharaoh's Gold was a great machine. An old Monopoly one here. You know, we can go over here and we can see Pug Life. You know, that's one of the more recent ones. That's got a £100 jackpot here. I used to love fruit machines, and one of those URLs is Desert Island Fruits. I still love fruit machines, and to have the combination where we've got fruit machines, arcade machines, rolled into one visualized experience that you can play on your PC for free, it's absolutely phenomenal. The only thing you have to do is, if you're playing this, I had to set up Key to Joy, which is a application that I downloaded and I paid for. It cost me, I think it was $7, £5.97 I think it was today, English pounds, to have the full licensed version of this, so it translates the keyboard markings to the joystick, which we used for Space Invaders. But other than that, you know, it's absolutely great. And this is early access as well, so you know, all this stuff here is still in development. John Parker has been working on this for a few years as we walk around and have a look, and we'll do a little bit of a gameplay in a minute, but I'm just talking about how brilliant this is, how fantastic this is. Right, and here, no, that's not Rally X. It's so big in here. Where is it? There it is. Alright, so we've got Rally X here, you know, that one here. This is one of my nemesis. We've got we've got Rally X here, that's the original one here. And then we've got new Rally X here. This is one that I've played multiple times on the channel, where I'm trying to beat my high score of something like 158,000 I think it is. I haven't got there yet, but it doesn't matter. We are going to give it a go now. So hit return, and boom, there we are, it loaded up. I'm going to put a coin in. Let's put a coin in. And we're going to have a go on this. We're going to have a go on this. Will I be as angry as I usually am? I don't know. Let's hope not. So I want to start. So apologies if that blasts your eardrums. So there we go, live. I've actually changed some of the audio there. Oh, and I crashed. That was me changing the audio, flipping around a little bit, because as I say, that was a little bit loud. You know, you've heard some of the audio now, you get the idea of what you're hearing in the background. So look at the screen, it's got a slight curve to it as well to replicate that we were in an arcade. Let's try and at least get on the high score table. I will be able to do that because I am pretty damn good at this game, but not good enough to beat a high score that I got probably 3 years ago that saved on the Mr. FPGA that I used to play it, and it says me absolutely friggin' potty that I can't do it. If you want to see me get really frustrated, go and have a look at the Rally X challenge videos, where, you know, it goes on and on. So many times I've very nearly beaten this high score that I'm looking to beat, and I have failed time and time again. I'm going to have to go back to that and update those and give them the parts or the episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But my god, it's going to take a lot of willpower to do that. So here we are, 13,000. We're going to play this particular credit out because I do want to, you know, exit on a high. Literally, no pun intended, exit on a high score there. Oh damn, we crashed. It doesn't matter though. We got one life to get, what, 7,000 points. How hard can that be? Nearly there, nearly there, nearly there. Okay, grab that. And then theoretically, the next one we get, the next flag we get, will give us the high score that we are looking for. Let's go down here. Let's go down here to guarantee us getting that flag. Got ya. Alright, so we're on the high score table. There is only one high score on this. It doesn't really matter. We've got an extra life. We can go as far as we can. Because, you know, let's say this is just the beginning of what this video is about. Let's move the mouse away there a little bit. So this is the bonus stage. You collect everything on the bonus stage. And lo and behold, you then effectively move to the next stage. The enemy doesn't move till you run out of fuel. So let's have a look here. We go up here. Got you. Got you. Got you. Got you. Got you. And got you. And look at that, 29,000. Soon to be 30,000. Just. It would be criminal if, even though I've only got this one life left, I actually managed to get a high score and beat the high score that I've got on the Mr. FPJ. Oh my god, I would just be so bloody mad. It's not going to happen, it can't happen. The gods of fate are not that horrible to me. Well, they can be, but I hope they're not. Gods of fate can be horrible. Boom, there we go again, another level cleared. Another level cleared. This is going to be really upsetting, this run, if it turns out too good. So being able to play all the games that you may remember, or at least all the classic games that you may remember in John's arcade like this, he's done a sterling job. But trust me, you have stick around if you're thinking, yeah, all you're doing is playing a game. You haven't seen very much yet because there is still quite a lot more to show you. If you've not seen Fruit Machines played, and we've only ever played one Fruit Machine on the channel before, and I believe that was Pharaoh's Gold, you are in for a bit of a treat. And you know what? I used to be a terrible Fruit Machine addict. You know, there were days in the past where I put all my wages, and literally all my wages, in a machine on payday. You know, I had a horrible addiction. This emulator by Chris Wren, the late great Chris Wren, he basically created a tool that allowed you to play the real ROMs of Fruit Machines. And these real ROMs for Fruit Machines, you're not playing an emulation, so you're not playing a simulation, you're playing an emulation. So you are playing the actual ROMs themselves. And that broke my addiction. Because I realised and I learned how crooked the Fruit Machines were, and I ended up, you know, not being addicted anymore. You know, I've been blessed enough to have to go to Vegas. Probably, I think I've been there 4 times now. And, you know, it is not a problem. You know, there is no addiction because Chris broke my addiction with that emulator and play enough to play the real ROMs in machines that you're going to see look so friggin' awesome. You're going to be in a world where you think, hang on a minute, you know, is it really that real? And yes, it is. It really is that real. But look at this arcade. Look at this arcade that you're seeing here. I want you to take a very... We're on a bonus level, by the way, here at the moment. I want you to take a very careful look at what's going on in the background. Can you see Kung Fu Master? And while we're playing this game in name, it has a little track screen that's sort of working away on itself. You know, the graphics work that John Parker does is brilliant, you know, and does all this for free. You know, this guy has got some talent, you know, this guy is absolutely brilliant, he really is with what he does. And, you know, to look at Kung Fu Master there as the bonus goes, ticking away, you know, it's just brilliant. And, you know, as I say, you've not seen anything yet with this arcade, you really haven't. And when you think we've got to the end, after we've done the Fruit Machines, there's still more to show you. What you've just seen is a little trick on Rally X there. You can pull back immediately as soon as you start the level, and you can effectively go, oh, you can go backwards, over the enemies and you don't die. You can only do it just for a brief split second, but it does sometimes help you get the advantage to get the flags when you need to. So 500. Oh god, I really I'm really not happy how well we're doing, but we lost a life. So, you know, we're getting back on track with our failure for this game. Oh, and I died, it all went a little bit wrong. So there, that's game over. And we got the high score. We did exactly what I wanted to be doing. So I just had to have a look, see whether my mic was on there. Like if it's lit up there, and I can turn it back on. So you tap the top by turning it off and on. Alright, so let's leave this game. And remember, we're in the arcade. Let's go and have a look at these machines over here. We're not going to play these for the moment, but we need to have a look at Kung Fu Master that was happily flashing away in the background. There he is. That's an old game. That's a classic game. Anyway, let's go and play a fruit machine. We're not going to play these. No, no, no. We're going to go and... what shall we do? What shall we do? There's Indiana Jones there. That's not a fruit machine, but there might be an Indiana Jones fruit machine in this arcade if we're lucky. So, if you're from a different country or of non-Great Britain, these fruit machines may look a little different to you if you're American or something like this. But trust me, these were the rage. These were all over the world, well, all over the world in the UK, if you can class the UK as a world. All over the country is what we're looking at saying here. You know, these machines were absolutely everywhere. They've been going for years and years and years. It's only recently you don't see too many of them because they've been moving to a digital world. But you know what? We're in a world where effectively they are, you know, in arcades, seasides, that kind of thing. So, you know, that's still around. Right, okay, where is Indiana Jones? Look, Deal or No Deal. They made a lot of Deal or No Deal machines. Look at all of those. But no, we are looking for Indiana Jones. Can we find him? Let's have a quick look. If we can't, we'll play something else. Oh, is that him I spy up there? No, that's Roller Coaster. That's Roller Coaster. You know what? Let's do Roller Coaster. Roller Coaster was good. So, this was a great machine. £8 jackpot here. So we're pressing enter to start. Welcome to the ride, or Heights of the Ride. And the game is booting up for you here and now. So there we go, it's flashing away, and we've got everything else going on in the background. As you can see, nothing over here. And to play these when you've got MFME loaded in, which is why you need the Desert Island Fruits URL, because that's where you download the emulator for this to actually be able to play and use these all in one go. We're going to put, say, £3 in there. So what we're going to do, we're going to play a game. We're gonna put £3. No, we're gonna put £5 in this machine, and whatever winnings we get out of there, virtual money it is, we are gonna take elsewhere to another machine to see how much money we can make. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So we got £5 in, 25 goes. That was 20p a play. Off we go. So the object here, if you don't know what you're doing, is you've got to get these numbers on these reels and you fill up this bar here, and then you get into the feature trail. So sometimes they hold. So we got 5 there. No, didn't do anything. 2 there. Eventually it will stack up and we'll do it. Otherwise we're going to be out of money very quickly. If I hold that reel holds. Bingo, trail of hell. So the next numbers I get will take me up there if they come in. Okay, nothing came in, but we got a nudge, and we can nudge that 3 down, and boom, we're there. So we're in the main feature now. So what we got, we start to go in the funfair. So we move, we got 2 nudges. It will flash if we had a win available. It said no win available there. We press start again, and this is skill stop, where you get different things that can happen now. Okay, so last ride, it may kill us, it may take us somewhere nice, but it's probably going to be £3, £2, £2.40, something like that. And it was £1.20. So last ride is basically you're almost dead. So bonus. Skill stop. Alright, so fruit machines. Little trick, if you hold down the cancel key, which is this button here, you can slow the trail down. See what I'm doing there? So I'm holding it down, I'm using Oh, and I missed. I was using basically the under escape. You've got a key with a symbol that I'm not sure what it is. A dash. I was holding that down to do it, and it went a little bit wrong, but it doesn't matter. So £1.20 from our £5. That's not going too well. But that was a tale of fruit machines. You know, you lost money quite easy on this. Now, John Parker, he took the Fruit Machine emulator that Chris Wren wrote, and he was originally writing a scraper for it to play these games, and he turned that scraper into a whole arcade full of games like this. As I say, this man has brilliant talent to be able to do this, and you know, it's just absolutely gorgeous to see things like this recreated, things like this done. And you know, look at this. It's flashing away there, and it's flashing on the side of the cabinet. On the original MFME, you know, this cabinet wouldn't exist. This is called a DX, where you would have all these graphics, but all this side stuff wouldn't exist. So as I say, lovely to see. So this is held again. We want to get in there because we want to turn that £1.20 into something else. Third go, bang, we're there. Like third go by third hold. Alright, so off we go. Extra coconut. So we get big money if we light all these coconuts. And I believe these were odd numbers we could light to do this. So add again. Test your strength. Alright, so you know what? We're going to collect this. Now, basically, as it goes up, you've got to hit start at the right time. But the cheat that I showed you, where you can hold down the key just to under escape, if you do it right, you will win pretty much every time, because you can slow this down. Or I used to be able to slow it down. We'll see whether my skills are still there. All I've got to do is basically hit this start button at the right point. There we go, £2. Bingo, £3. £4. Alright, so we've got our money back now at this point. We're now in profit. And we've got the jackpot. Glorious, glorious. So this is £9.20 we've got now. Will we get a repeat? No, we didn't. No, we didn't. Alright, so 4 more goes left. Right, so collect £9.20. So we're going to pretend that's real money. We're going to pretend we have got £9.20 worth of cash that we can actually spend. In reality, if this was a real machine, it would have paid out tokens. And the beauty of MFME is it allows you to actually build your own real machines. I've actually got my own machine built, which runs off the emulator, that I can play all these layouts that you can see here, and you put real money in and it pays real money out. But that's another story, and maybe another video. But we've got £9.20 to spend, so we're going to call it £9. So where shall we go now? Let's go and have another fruit machine. You know, we got some big boys here as well with big jackpots. Oh, there's Indiana Jones. You know what? Let's put £3 of our money into Indiana Jones. So £9, take away £3. That leaves us £6. And what we're going to put £3 in. And you just hear that tune. So sometimes you get that error if you trumpet a coin in too fast.
Welcome.
Right, so there's our £3 in there. So we've got £6 in the bank. And it's just so cool to have the machines playing either side as well as we do this. So I'm holding those reels to try and get a third hat, which we've got. So
Good afternoon, Dr. Jones.
we can get a £6 jackpot if we're lucky. So we're in the bonus here and we're moving along this trail. So we spin this number here and this works our way all the way around this trail.
Well, they don't come any closer
What happened there was a bullet was put in the gun and it spins round, and if it lands on the red, you're dead. So you don't really want to land on revolver. So best wood is £1.60. We are not going to take that. £2.40 we're not going to take. £1.60 we're not going to take. So it puts another bullet in the gun and it spins round. If it lands on that red, we are dead. No, we're okay. We're okay. So this could be something bad if I recall. Escape. No, we're alright. But it took us all the way back to Nudge Pot. And we got £1.60. Damn it. Doesn't look like we are going to make our money on this one. And this was Fruit Machines. It was fun. It was fun to play. But you know, if you were addicted in real life, you had trouble. And the cursor is on these as well, because you know we can use the cursor to play. You know, I'm using the keyboard, but I'm using the cursor to touch the buttons as well. So we've got £1.60. So we had £6. We'll just call it £7. Click that, and we'll leave that machine there. But no, there were some big boys here, as I said. So let's find the big boys for you. And these were machines that had big jackpots. Look at this. £200 jackpot there. £150 jackpot here as well. Yeah, as I say, there's some high ones here. What is this? Look at this. This is a foreign machine. This is a non-British machine. And it's got a 500 something jackpot there. We're not going to play that because I'll get that one wrong. And this is another foreign one as well. These strange numbers there. No. We're going to play machines that I fully understand. We're going to go. Where are we going to go? We're going to go to, here we are, Fortune Club. So we have got £8. So we're going to put all £8 into this machine here and see where we go. Then we're going to look at some other magic here. So 3, 4. That's all our money. So this is it. This is it. And look at this, we've got an extra reel here as well. Don't worry, it won't take long to get through here, and you know what? This video is going to go on for as long as it takes. So we're going to nudge that down. Come on. I think if you had 4 fortune clubs, you'd go into the feature, which is what I'm looking to do here at this point. There we go. Oh, 3 took us in. That's alright. Alright, so this is a trail where you hit stop. So we got £1. And then we can do high, lower for another go on the trail. So let's go higher. Higher than a 3. We'll have a 4. Higher than a 4. Okay, we don't get other shots at this. Okay. Higher than a 6. Right, so this is a 1 to 12 reel here. So we're going to go lower there. And we lost. Of course we lost. Alright, so we are a quarter of the way through playing this. I doubt we're going to get our money back, but it doesn't matter because, you know, the money challenge, we've lost it all, I think, at some point. Or this particular point, I think we've lost it all. Right, come on. So just give me a decent win. Give me a jackpot. Give me this £200 jackpot up here. Right, now we can gamble this. We're on 3. We go to that nudge down. We're going to give it a go. And there you go. We can nudge down and we might get £1. No, we're going to get more than that. We're going to get £1.60. Boom. There we go. Win £1.60. Higher. And we'll collect that. We have £2 back. I wanted to walk away with something, even though it's not real money, so to speak. You know, I had to have some feeling of success here. On some machines, after you nudge things in, so let me try and demonstrate this if we have a nudge. Right, here we go. If assume that cherry was already down here, and I nudge that cherry in, If it then flashed up hold, you would let it spin, and on some of the machines it would automatically spin in a win for you. But I'm not teaching you how to play fruit machines, no, no, no. I'm just showing you the brilliant arcade simulator. Oh, here we go, we're back in here, so what are we going to get? We've got another pound, glorious. We can change the number. Oh no, we did. I pushed the wrong button, but it doesn't matter. Alright, so collect. Alright, so walk away from that. So we've got our money. Now, I want you to look around this arcade. You know, it's absolutely vast with all these great machines that you can play. And, you know, we've obviously got the fruit machines here. We've got the arcade machines here. But hang on a minute. Perhaps it's looking a little bit too bright. Look at these ceiling lights. Don't you remember arcades being a little bit more darker? A little bit more dingier? So, let's pick up the menu. And we're going to go to settings. And we're going to go to graphics. And we're going to turn off the ceiling lights. And we're going to go back. And we're going to resume. Holy hell, look at this. Look at what happens now to the graphics. You know, we're walking around in this world where we can play games, and we will play another arcade game in a moment, you know, but just look how pretty this looks, the way that everything lights up. You know, the cabinets, they've got reflections on. Look at this one. Look at the side there. You can just see the reflections there. You know, look at how everything hangs together just absolutely gloriously. In fact, what we'll do is we're going to... Here we are, Viz. This has got British humour. We're going to have a quick go on here. And this Viz was a comic in the UK. And we're going to put a couple of quid in this machine, I think, here. I think we won 3 quid. It doesn't matter what we won, but we're going to put, say, a couple of quid in here. I've got £1 in there. And just look at the graphics here. Look at the way the buttons, as they flash, they light up on here. You know, it's just spectacular. It really is. You know, this is all. This is beyond MFME. MFME was created to make graphics, you know, DX pictures like this, machines like this. It added the graphical element to the emulation of the ROMs, of the real ROMs that you were playing. But no, John took this, and some of these layouts are years old, and he made even better with the work that he did. He really, really did. Okay, I nudged away a win there. I actually had a £1 win because I had these melons, and if I had 3 of those I would have got £1. But no, I just wanted to have a look at that in the dark. But no, let's go do an arcade machine here. What shall we play? Is there Pac-Man? There's got to be Pac-Man. There must be a Pac-Man here. Nope. And I'm using this also as an excuse just to show you how different this looks with everything lit up here as well. Right, okay, where is Pac-Man? Where is Pac-Man? Pac-Man, where are you? Are you over there? No, you're not over there. Turtles. Turtles. Everyone loves turtles. Alright. I'm sure I've seen a Pac-Man in here. More machines, more machines. Pac-Man, this is your last chance. Come out wherever you are. Oh, hang on, there's some here as well. Okay, these 3D models are really good. Can you see Pac-Man? I can't see Pac-Man. God, I'm feeling like Dora the Explorer here. You know what? No Pac-Man. We'll do Moon Crester. Hello, my friend. Alright, coin goes in there. Okay, I'm trying to start this one. Okay, let's walk away from that. I don't know why that one didn't start. I think I'm hitting the wrong keys. Let's try something else. Let's do Frogger. Hello, Frogger. Here we go. Frogger. Right, so we've got to get across the road here. Or the fly went. The fly went. Let's move the mouse out of the way as well. Come on, can I get the fly? Can I get the fly? Oh, Jesus, it went just at the wrong time. Oh, no, 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 we want to get that. It's time to mates. Hello. Oh, damn it. I thought we had that other frog. Right, time is ticking down. Time is... Got ya. At least we got something. One bonus. Okay, one more to get, one more to get. There we go, and we're nearly on the high score. Oh, I thought we could make that gap. Look at the crocodiles, look at the crocodiles. Oh, I was looking at the crocodiles and I died. Alright, so, you know, you've seen, obviously, the arcade with the lights turned down. So now, if we hit escape, you know, we're back here. It's all very dark. Look how dark everything is at this point. You know, it's really, really dark. But some of you may remember, especially if you've been playing fruit machines, you may have been in arcades when you were in your late teens, having a few beers, so to speak, and everything was blurry, everything was blowing your mind. Well, look at this. This is not called drunken mode, but you know what? It could be drunken mode. Post-process bloom, so we're going to turn that on. And then we're going to go back into the game. And we're going to resume. Now look at the graphics. Look how everything has got a glow there to it. You know, it's absolutely phenomenal. Let's go back to Frogger, because you probably remember what that looked like. Go here, and you know it has that glow about it. Look where it's got credit 00, and everything's glowing. So it looks like the haze from your eyes after you've had a few beers. As I say, this bloom mode is really, really spectacular. I mean, just look at these signs there and how everything lights up. Yeah, I think it looks really, really good. I really do. And the fruit machines look really good with it as well. You know, John Parker has pulled together an incredible feat by taking ancient layouts for the fruit machines, taking ancient graphics for these arcade things, and in my view, make it look so good. So, you know, we've played Indiana Jones. Let's play its neighbour Sonic, and how bright that one looks. So it boots up, it goes dark a little bit because it's actually loaded in the machine at that point when it does it, because yeah, everything isn't in a permanent ready to play state. We're going to put a couple of coins in and we're going to play, and just look at the glorious glow that we've got here. As I say, all of this is available for free. The only one thing that ironically I've actually brought, here we are, so I nudged in, so it has a hold here, so I'm just going to press start to spin, and I get the pound coming automatically. I'm going to go higher and probably lose. There you go, I lost. Easily predictable, but yeah, just look at the way all of this lights up. But everything was free apart from the key to joy that I had to buy to use this particular joypad to make the arcade games work. I don't know what was going on with that Mooncrest or why it was mucking about there. Maybe I was hitting the wrong thing, because I didn't bother mapping the start button or the coin buttons. I was using the keyboard to that, and maybe I was pushing the wrong button on the keyboard. But no, let's go and have another look at a different arcade machine. Let's come over here and find something that we haven't played that will be okay. So we're going to play a reasonably quick game, I think, of something that's not going to last forever. Mind you, if you've been following me on this channel, you can say, well, actually, what games last forever with you? And that would be a fair statement. So what will we do? Well, I'm sure there was Pac-Man here. Oh, there you are. Hello. Hello. Alright. So, there you go. Look at the glow in here. So we're going to put a coin in. And I think I've managed to hit 2 players. It doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm just showing the glow of this and just how atmospheric it looks. And while in the background you can still see other machines working, other machines playing. This arcade simulator is really, the dog's bees. If you had a dog and his name was Remy, you would say, well, you had your bollocks chopped off, because Remy is a dog that a friend of mine has got, and he did have the bollocks chopped off, but you know what, this would make up for them. This would make up for them in more ways than one. Alright, okay, round here, avoid the pack heads. Ah, right, got ya. Look at this, up on the high score already. Anyway, let's quit out of this, because I'll show you this, and we're going to just amp it up for a little bit of silliness now. So this is after you've had 1 pint, 2 pints maybe, especially if it's snakebite and black you're drinking. And snakebite and black is a glorious invention. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Americans, try this. Get a pint glass, an English pint glass, and just put about 1 inch worth of blackcurrant in, then fill half of the glass up with cider, half of it up with lager. You have the most glorious drink. Drink a lot of those. They will be fantastic for all of you. But no, look in here. You know, you've had maybe a snake bite here or a couple of snake bites here. Everything, all the colours are a little bit more vibrant. So we're going to go back into the menu and we're going to go to settings. And we're going to turn the intensity up to 19. And then we're going to go back and resume. And holy hell, this is now, after quite a few drinks, the bloom is so bright. You know, it hurts your eyes when you walk around. You know, I certainly remember being drunk, being in stages like this. And this isn't a drunken simulator, no, this is the arcade simulator. But where everything looks awfully bright, you know, and it transforms to the machine. You know, just look at this, it's magnificent. The background with everything lit up this way. Put a coin in here. You know, this is the drunken experience. You can't see what's going on because everything hurts your eyes. Everything really hurts your eyes. But, you know, I'm gambling away on this fruit machine. You know, must be a £5 machine. You know, I think I can see what's going on. You know, but just the lights are just so bright. And everything hurts. Yes, it's a £5 machine. So, you know, I'm probably going to be hitting the wrong buttons as well. In fact, let's use here. Let's use the mouse for these. So we do higher as well. Have we lost? We don't even know what we're doing because we've had too many snake bites. But no, the colour and the bloom there, and just look how everything on the machine is lit up as well. So, you know, we're going to walk away from that one and we're going to just have a quick look at our arcade machine. Here we are. Bubble Bubble. Let's play Bubble Bubble while we are effectively drunk. Holy hell, that's bright. Alright, so coin goes in. So again, I've probably hit 2 players. I don't know what I must have some mapping wrong with this. It doesn't matter. But it's bright, it's bright. Oh, look at this, look at this. You know, if you haven't got a migraine, you're going to have one by the time this is done. Come on. Yeah, and this really is a strange simulation, a strange recreation of Days of Gone On. But you know what? I can legitimately say, yeah, I remember things like this. You know, I remember as a young man sometimes, you know, before I met Mrs. Gentleman, you know, coming down to pubs and things like this, being in pubs and you know, stuff, and having had a few bevies and coming home and sometimes playing video games. You know, this is probably how I saw the world back then. I can just imagine. You know, there we go. I was probably not so good on the controls as what I am now. Even though you could argue, am I ever good on the controls? But yeah, brightness, brightness, brightness. Anyway, enough of that before I give you all my grades. Let's leave there. Oh dear God, look at this, look at this. And look around the arcade. But you know what? We just do a little bit more roleplay here. The arcade owner has decided, you know what, this isn't a 24-hour arcade. It's time for all you drunken people to go home. So he's going to come in. He's going to go to settings. He's going to put on the ceiling lights. And let's see how this looks now. Oh yeah, everything is a really bright, surreal world. But yeah, just look at this. Just look at this, what you're seeing here. All these machines. John Parker, you are absolutely astounding to do this. You know, this video has been going on for like 40 odd minutes here. You know, this is a great experience where you can do one of a kind things, you know. So we're just going to come back here, go to settings. We're going to turn off that because, you know, I resume. You know, I want you to just remember what you see here now. This is brilliant. You know, we have got hundreds of machines in here. I actually don't know how many machines are in there. You know, what I must also say is thank you to everybody at Desert Island Fruits who create a lot of these layouts. I used to own that site, by the way, and I gave it away. I do give things away because, you know what, my one focus is 1,000 brilliant subscribers, and then I will be forever happy on my YouTube channel. I'm happy now, but you know what, that just ticks the final box, and at that point, you know, we might do other things on the channel as well, but that is the only goal I have got. But yeah, you know, Desert Island Fruits that made all these machines here, everything that you see played here, all the machines, because these are just fruit machines that you can see in front of you, they are responsible for that. And you know, we can then turn around and see more machines. I wasn't looking to do that. I got this here, Emmerdale. This is a test machine. I only ever saw it once in real life, but this was a test machine that never made it fully into the world, so to speak. But yeah, we've seen all these machines, and we're going to hurry down here. Oh, and if you hold down Shift, you can walk. You can walk with enthusiasm. Not that you'd want to because of all the bright lights and everything here. And then we have a look at all these cabinets down here, and you know, MAME Dev, everybody that's involved in MAME, thank you for all your work on here. It's because of you we have all of these, all the people that collect the resources that make these banners and everything. You know, John Parker has just pulled so many things together to make this happen. You know, looking back at these fruit machines here, and obviously the arcade machines in the background. Mr. Ren, thank you for MFME. You are my dear friend. You are a lost friend. I miss you so much, my friend. But, you know, thank you for all you did. All you did on that emulator. You gave 20 years of your life making that. You honestly did. And, you know, I don't think the world will let all the gamblers who are, you know, never seen it would appreciate all the work and all the effort you did put in. This was not a snapshot thing. John Parker that has pulled all of this together. So this started in, I believe, October 2020. He started having a look at doing this. You know, this is still in development, but you're seeing, you know, 3 years, nearly 3 years worth of work so far with everything that you've done. You know, it cannot be underestimated how cool this is. It really, really can't. You know, oh, look at that one. That's the wrong way around. See, this shows we're still in development because Thriller has got its graphics reversed. Let's just fire that up and see what that looks like. So when you load it, okay, it's like the graphics, the icons. So all of what you see here, the little flashing icons here, these are basically graphics within MFME. It looks like they've been transposed, you know, flipped around the wall around, but that doesn't matter. As I say, you know, we are purely in development here, but you know, you've got all these wonderful things that you can play. You know what? I will be doing more videos on the arcade simulator. When there's updates to the arcade simulator, I will do it. This counts as episode 1 of a brave new journey on things that we're going to do. And you know, I think Spidey also needs a mention. So if I recall, Spidey was responsible for some of the 3D cabinets that you see here. He is also on Desert Island Fruits. He makes some of the foreign machines that you see. You know, thank you for all your work here. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. This is, as I say, something a little bit different that we've been doing, but this is worth showing you, and this costs absolutely nothing. Stay safe, take care, and you know what? You can't find an arcade. You really can't find an arcade, but this is an arcade for you here.
And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. I'm retro gaming and I'm feeling fine. Now like and subscribe if you would to the Gentleman's Pixel Club. Pixel Club, retro gaming is so much fun. Pixel Club, created just for gentlemen. The Gentleman's Pixel Club. The Gentleman's Pixel Club. Now like